Convection. Liquid and gases are poor conductor of heat. However, the heat is transferred through fluids easily by another method called convection. When a balloon inflated with hot air, as shown in figure, a liquid or gas become lighter, less dense as it expands on heating. Hot liquid or gas rises above the heated area. The cooler liquid or gas from the surrounding fills the place, which in turns is heated up. In this way, all the fluid is heated up. Therefore, transfer of heat through fluid takes place by actual movement of heated molecules from hot to cooled parts of fluid. Transfer of heat by actual movement of molecules from hot place to a cooled place is known as convection. Experiment. Take a beaker and fill two-thirds of it with water. Heat by beaker by keeping the burner below it. Drop 2 or 3 crystals of potassium permanganate in the water. It will be seen that colored streaks of water formed by the crystal move upwards above the flame and then move downwards from side away. As shown in the figure, these colored streaks show the path of currents in the liquid. Why the liquid current stops on removing the burner under the beaker. When the water at the bottom of beaker gets hot, it expands, becomes lighter and rises up, while the cold but denser water moves downward to take its place. Gases also expand on heating. The convection currents are easily set up due to differences in densities of air at various parts in atmosphere. This can be observed by simple experimental setup as shown in figure 9.8. Can you explain? Convection currents set up by electric, gas or cooler heater or coal heater help to warm our homes and offices. Central heating system in building work on the same principle by convection. Convection current occurs on a large scale in nature. The day-to-day temperature change in the atmosphere results from the circulation of warm and cooled air that travels across the region. Land and sea breezes are also the example of convection currents. Land and sea breeze. Why does sea breeze blow during the day? Why does land breeze blow in the night? Land and sea breezes are the result of convection. On a hot day, the temperature of land increases more quickly than sea. It is because the specific heat of land is much smaller as compared to the water. The air above land gets hot and rises up. Cooled air from the sea begins to move towards the land. At night, the land cools more faster than the sea. Therefore, air above the sea is warmer, rises up, and the cooled air from the land begins to move towards the sea. It is called land breeze. How do the land and sea breeze help to keep the temperature moderate in coastal areas? Gliding. What causes a glider to remain in air? A glider looks like a small aeroplane without engine. Glider pilots use upward movement of hot air current due to convection of heat. These rising currents of hot air are called thermals. Glider ride over these thermals. The upward movement of air currents in thermal help them to stay in air for a long period. How do thermal help birds to fly for hours without flapping their wings? The birds stretch out their wings and circle in these thermals. The upward movement of air helps birds to climb it with it. Eagles, hawks, and vultures are expert thermal climbers. After getting a free lift, birds are able to fly for hours without flapping their wings. They glide from one thermal to another and thus they travel through large distances and hardly need to flap their wings.